Welcome to Vintage Bricks. James, your host. You can see from the preview there's a lot of minifigures, and we're going to be looking at the Lego Collectible Series 1 to 24. Part 1 today, 1 to 9. And we're going to be looking at how these minifigures tie into our vintage sets that we talk about here. So, like Evil Wizard, I think you'll find this interesting. So come on in and enjoy a little bit of the history. Maybe you get some ideas of minifigures you want to add to your vintage collection. For each series, I'm going to find 2 minifigures I think are vintage eligible, and then one that I think is just a fun one. And thank you, Brinklake, for some of the images of the minifigures I don't have. So we'll start with series number 1, or collection number 1, and there are 16. In 2010, the Forestman, that's a classic right there. I don't have that, so I need to get him. Now, the nomenclature is interesting. COL means collection, and 01 is Series 1 and the 14th in the series. COL, Series 1, 14th, which is the Forestman. Now, the second one I think would be a great vintage, and it's coming up right here, the Tribal Hunter with the Western theme. Of the 2000 Western theme. I think that would be great. And for my bonus one, you can take a look at the different ones in the series. Which one do you think is my bonus? A fun one. Okay, you pick your own fun one out here. I am picking out there he is, Super Wrestler. I've seen, that's a one of a kind there. Okay, series number 2. So my minifigure is a Greek hero, one of the Spartans. They were known to be great fighters. That's definitely vintage. Now the Pharaoh fits right in with the Adventurer sets, about 1999. And so you can take a look at all the ones in here. Some, the Karate Master, that's one's pretty cool. So many cool ones. They put a lot of variety and thought. Okay, my bonus one is the meme. Look at that, there's 3 faces. And speaking of 3, we are now to series number 3. My first vintage minifigure is like the Chief from the Western theme in the late 1990s, and the Samurai Warrior from the Ninja theme in the late 1990s. Okay, what am I going to pick for my bonus one here? Lots to look at here. Okay, I'm going to have to go with the elf. I mean, that almost looks like a Lord of the Ring elf, and he could fit into with maybe the Forestman. Okay, series number 4, and okay, the Vikings. The Vikings are like 2005, 2006. I love those sets, and then the Musketeer, certainly with the late Lego or Pirate sets, would fit in good. And then for my bonus, take a look and think what you think your bonus might be. Mine is, okay, the artist. I do a little bit of art, so I like this artist guy. He would fit in with just sitting on my desk, giving me inspiration. Series number 5. Okay, the Evil Dwarf in the fantasy era. They were all over the place. And the Egyptian Queen from the Adventurers set again, late 1990s. Okay, and for my bonus here, look at the different ones. One that just is a fun one to maybe collect. Okay, now this guy, I love his grill. The Gladiator. I got to get him. He's on my to-do list. Series number 6, 2012. Okay, the Minotaur. This is definitely a fantasy era. I could have an army of Minotaurs. They'd be great. Another Roman guy. We could have I think maybe making a Roman fort and having just kind of be out there. And then for my bonus, okay, this is a bright one. This reminds me of being in Lisbon, where we traveled a few years ago. And it is the bright red flamingo dancer. We went to some great flamingo dances there. It's a great city. Okay, series number 7, 2012. Okay, Aztec Warrior, again from the I think Adventurer series would fit in good. Oh yes, and this Evil Knight, oh, that's a must-have. I need that so bad. Evil Knight would go in great with all of the castle sets. And the bonus is coming up here. I thought a lot about this bonus this time. And it's the hippie. The hippie. You know, I don't live in California, but I do remember those days. Okay, number 8, 2012 series. Okay, the Conquistador. That's a late pirate one. You know, he'd fit right in. And then, of course, there's another captain. You can't have too many, you know, pirate captains in the Caribbean. And then we'll pick our bonus one as we look through here. There's Santa in there. Maybe I should pick Santa. That may be too obvious. Oh, yes. Alien Villainous. She, you know, rules everything. And the final one we're doing for until our next edition, number 9. And I'm doing the Heroic Knight. Now that is a super classic castle, and I got that one, of course. You can see my photo there. And then the Forest Maiden, another great Forestman set. And finally, for my bonus, number 9, you pick yours, what you might be. I'm going out there on a limb and picking an Inspiration Mermaid with the Starfish. Oh, this has been a fun run through. Well, we've made it through 9 of 24. This has been a lot of work, and I hope you've enjoyed it because there's some real interesting things I'm learning about these minifigures in this collectible series and how they tie into our vintage sets. Stay tuned next week as I'll finish it up. And if you continue on with the video here, I'm going to read through all of them so you can kind of get a rehash if you want to stay tuned for that. And we'll see you again soon. Thanks for visiting Vintage Bricks. Okay, collectible number 1. First row, Tribal Hunter, the Cheerleader. Number 3, Caveman. And number 4, the Clown. Number 5, Zombie, Skater, Robot, Demolition Dummy, Magician, that Wrestler guy, which I really like, the Nurse, Ninja, that's a classic, Spaceman, the Forceman, which I wish I had, the Diver, and the Cowboy. Get a little recap here, and you kind of look at your favorite collectibles. Number 2, Series 2, Mariachi Man. Number 2, the Spartan, Ringmaster, Witch. Second row, Vampire, Traffic Cop, Explorer, Lifeguard, the Mime, which was the one I picked, the Weightlifter, the Nurse, the Skier, I like that guy, Disco Dude, Karate Master, Surfer, and the all-important Pharaoh. Collectibles number 3 in 2011, the Fisherman, I really like that guy too, Pilot, the Chief, Samurai, Snowboarder in the second row, number 5, Villain, Space Villain, Sumo Wrestler, Mummy, number 3, Elf, Tennis Player, Race Car Driver, Gorilla Guy, Space Alien in the bottom row, Hula Dancer, Rapper, and Baseball Player. Oh, now we're on to number 4, still in 2011, the Gnome, the Kimono Girl, Musketeer, Rocker, second row, Surfer, the Viking, number 7, Monster, Hockey Player, number 9, Street Skater, Sailor, Soccer Player, Werewolf, Hazmat Guy, Artist, Ice Skater, and he's pretty crazy, the Crazy Scientist. Then 2011 again, collectible number 5, the Graduate, the Gladiator, which I really liked, the Royal Guard, the Fisherman, Cave Woman, Lizard Man, Zookeeper, Lumberjack, number 9, Clown, Fitness Instructor, Detective, the Evil Dwarf, which we have, number 13, Boxer, Egyptian Queen, the Gangster, and the Snowboarding Guy. Collectible number 6, 2012, Classic Alien, Highlander, the Sleepyhead, Lady Liberty, number row 2, Bandit, Flamingo Dancer, Clockwork Robot, Minotaur, then Leprechaun, Roman Soldier, Surgeon, and Skater Girl, wrapping it up with Intergalactic Girl, the Butcher, the Mechanic, and the Genie, which seemed pretty cool. The Genie looks pretty cool. Number 7, Swimming Champion, Aztec Warrior, cool guy, the Bunny Guy, the Bride. Second row, Ocean King, Bagpiper, Daredevil, Galaxy Patrol, I might need him. Tennis ace, weightlifter, hippie, which I like. The programmer. Then the final row, Viking woman, love her. Evil knight, rocker girl, and grandma visitor. Number 8, 2012, evil robot, conquistador, lederhosen guy, the cowgirl, football player, the diver, downhill skier. It's our third skier. Businessman, fairy, Santa, vampire bat, DJ, and the final row, cheerleader, thespian, pirate captain, and alien villainous. Number 9, final number 9 for this round, the waiter, the Cyclops, Hollywood starlet, heroic knight, which is awesome, the Roman emperor, the policeman, chicken guy, roller derby guy, third row, fortune teller, judge, alien avenger, mermaid, and finally the battle mech, Mr. Good and Evil, everybody needs that, the forest maiden, and the ever-present plumber. Well, a quick overview of 10 to 24, super quick, as a teaser for our next installment of Vintage Bricks. Hope you find this interesting. I have certainly enjoyed going through these a lot, and see you again soon.